What was Freddie Mercury really like behind the scenes? Who did he hate the most in the music business? Let's pull back the curtain and talk about Freddie as well as Queen. Queen wasn't just another rock band. They redefined what it meant to be theatrical, bold, and unapologetically original. Known for rich harmonies, genre-defying compositions, and unforgettable performances, Queen captivated millions. At the heart of the group was Freddie Mercury, an electrifying frontman, a perfectionist, and a fiercely passionate artist. While the world saw the dazzling stage persona, those who worked closely with him knew a different side, unfiltered, intense, and, at times, brutally honest. Mercury wasn't content with mediocrity. He believed that anything worth doing was worth doing flawlessly. Why do it at all if you're not giving it your all? He was known to say. This high bar extended not only to his own work, but also to others in the industry. Where many played it safe or maintained polite relationships, Mercury wasn't shy about calling out fellow musicians if he felt they were phoning it in. His sharp critiques and artistic clashes became legendary. Let's explore 5 of the most notable feuds that exposed Mercury's less-known, fiercely opinionated side. Starting with 5 Sid Vicious. In 1977, Queen and the Sex Pistols were recording albums in adjacent studios. The punk bassist Sid Vicious reportedly barged into Queen's space and mocked Mercury's operatic style by asking, "Still bringing ballet to the people?" Freddie, never one to shrink from a challenge, famously replied with wit, "Yes, dear, doing our best." The moment underscored a deeper divide, punk's raw rebellion versus Queen's crafted artistry. Mercury viewed punk's embrace of simplicity as a rejection of musical skill. He later criticized the trend, saying real musicianship meant learning all the chords, not just 3. At number 4 is Elton John. Mercury and Elton John shared similarities: flamboyant showmanship, piano mastery, and chart-topping success. But their friendship wasn't without strain. While they often joked they were like sisters, behind the scenes, things could turn cold. Mercury was dismissive of what he saw as Elton's drift into safe, middle-of-the-road ballads in the 1980s. "He's become background music for housewives," Freddie once quipped. Meanwhile, Elton took aim at Queen's controversial decision to perform in apartheid-era South Africa. The tension reached a boiling point after Live Aid in 1985, when mutual jabs through the press deepened the rift. At number 3 is David Bowie. Their iconic duet Under Pressure became a classic, but its creation was anything but smooth. Mercury's structured, prepared approach clashed with Bowie's spontaneous and improvisational style. Heated arguments nearly derailed the project entirely. Mercury grew frustrated with Bowie's constant changes, calling them a waste of time. Even off the clock, tensions flared. Freddie found Bowie's new spiritual persona pretentious. "If I hear one more word about Tibet, I swear," he vented. While Bowie was heading in a direction spiritually, Mercury could care less about any talk of it. Still, their creative tension birthed brilliance, though their personalities often seemed too big to coexist peacefully. At number 2 is Rod Stewart. In the early 80s, Mercury and Rod Stewart discussed collaborating on a project that would showcase their unique vocals. But Mercury soon abandoned it, complaining that Stewart lacked commitment. One minute he's in the studio, the next he's off playing football or chasing models, he reportedly said. Mercury valued discipline, even if he lived flamboyantly outside the studio. He also criticized Stewart's vocal style as becoming repetitive and hollow, suggesting the rock star had stopped evolving artistically. And at number 1 is Michael Jackson. A potential team-up between Mercury and Michael Jackson had fans excited, but it quickly unraveled. Mercury couldn't handle Jackson's eccentric behavior during their sessions, including lengthy delays caused by the pop star's attention to his pet chimp and mannequins. Mercury also struggled with Jackson's perfectionism, which ironically mirrored his own. But what truly fractured their collaboration was a clash of values. Mercury saw Jackson's polished, carefully crafted image as inauthentic. "He's not making music, he's making a product," he once said. Their creative partnership dissolved, and the tracks they worked on were shelved or completed separately. Was Freddie Mercury misunderstood or just demanding? His fierce standards and bold opinions often alienated peers, but they also helped shape the fearless sound that made Queen legendary. Love him or not, Freddie never faked it, and that's exactly why he remains unforgettable. For more untold music stories and behind-the-scenes legends, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.